Hello again, beautiful people. Welcome back to Valencia, Spain. If you've never experienced the Fallas festival, get ready for one of the most exciting, loudest, and absolutely unforgettable festivals in the world. But before you dive in, I have got the ultimate survival guide if you choose to come next year, because we're just rounding it out. So when you come, you won't get lost in the madness. Let's go.
All right. So Fallas is a festival that dates back centuries, originally celebrating the arrival of spring, official start of spring. So what started as a carpenter's tradition of burning old wood has evolved into a 5-day explosion of art, fire, and non-stop celebrations.
Non-stop.
Yeah, I mean, you can think of it as a mix of Mardi Gras, Burning Man, and the loudest fireworks display you've ever seen or heard, all in one.
Pretty amazing. Now, before we get into our tips for Fallas, let's just tell you what it's about. It's not just the fireworks and the mascaletas or the falleras. It is partying in the streets at night.
Insane. I mean, DJs playing in the streets till 3 or 4 in the morning.
People dancing in the streets.
Stay up long enough.
Parades.
People dancing, just whole families. This is not just young folk, it's multi-generations.
Strollers.
The kids are playing soccer in the streets while, and the kids, and eye opener, the kids,
Little
and the
kids.
firecrackers, 5, 6, 7 years old, lighting their own firecrackers, working on little flames, lighting firecrackers, throwing it at each other.
Frightening the big old people like us.
My parents taught me never to play with fire.
And we didn't allow our children to play with firecrackers. We had to light it for them.
But here, if you can't handle your own flame, you're not there yet.
But it just shows sometimes we're a little overcautious because these kids are fine.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's just a part of what they do.
It's
but
crazy.
it's the spirit of the festival.
Yeah.
People are alive, they're celebratory, they're out, they're laughing, they're jovial, meeting new people, out with the families and just having a wonderful time.
Having a wonderful time. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean,
and what I also find amazing from an aesthetic point of view, not only is everything visually just incredible,
yes,
right? But then when it's done, and everyone crawls back to their nest to try to recover from the night. When we open our eyes, it's like nothing ever happened.
Yeah, streets are clean.
The streets are clean.
Everything looks
like,
normal.
It's amazing. Man,
just a lot of fireworks going off 24/7.
Yeah, but they have it figured out, man. They know how to have a good time.
It's
they
amazing.
Know how to have a good time.
Okay.
I mean, it's
amazing.
Well, so tip number 1: be prepared for the noise.
Yeah.
Right.
Valencia gets loud, and I mean really, really loud. There are daily mascaletas, thunderous firecracker displays at 2 p.m. in Plaza de Ayuntamiento. You don't just hear it, but you actually feel it in your chest. You feel it in your entire body. The Valencians like to say that it's like an earthquake. I say it's like a volcano. The ground is rumbling. Yeah, right?
It's unbelievable. You just have to experience it to actually understand what we're saying. And of course, so if you're sensitive to noise, please bring earplugs. Like for today's, I really felt that we were just a couple decibels away from me going deaf. It was absolutely crazy. And trust me,
you love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And so if you have kids, you'll definitely want to protect their ears.
Tip number 2, dress for the occasion.
You'll be doing a lot of walking,
right.
All right? So wear comfortable shoes. Many of the streets are blocked off for pedestrians, meaning you'll be on your feet for hours. There's no cabs going in and out of the city, right? And don't forget layers.
Right.
Because as the temperature drops, the later it gets into the night. So during the day, you may be sweating. I kind of went out there with the 3 layers today, and by the time the fireworks started, I've gone to 1 layer.
Yeah, well, we had rain last night, and then we had sunshine today. So last night we were cold. Went out with the sweaters. Didn't need them.
Didn't need them. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. T-shirts all day.
Right, and if you're lucky, you might even spot locals in beautiful traditional fallera dresses. Fallera. Ornate, colorful. I mean, some of them have gold threading, and it's full of history.
absolutely. And don't miss the big events. There are lots of them. I didn't know what they were or what was going on, but Jan has been keeping completely up to date.
I love it. The key FIAS events are spread out over several days. I mean, the dates are really the 1st to the 19th, but the last week is dynamic and there's something every day. But here are the must-sees. You have to go for the daily mascaletas at 2 p.m.
And what's a mascaleta?
A mascaleta is what we discussed earlier. It's that reverberating sound in your chest that deafening into the ears, but absolutely amazing.
Fireworks.
Right? And then you have the ofrenda de flores, which is where thousands of people in traditional dress offer flowers to the Virgin Mary. We just had that 2 days ago.
Amazing.
Yesterday, the day before, and then now they create a stunning floral tapestry. It's amazing. You have Nit del Foc of the Foc, which is the biggest fireworks show before the grand finale. We actually experienced that last night.
Amazing.
It's incredible. And of course, today we'll have La Crema, which we'll bring to you later, when everything goes up in flames. And that's always on March 19th. The city quite literally burns away the old to make way for the new.
Correct.
So tip number 4, don't forget or don't miss the art before the fire. And that's the Ninots.
Right. So one of the most fascinating parts of the FIAS is the Ninots. They're elaborate, often very politicized sculptures that make up the larger FIAS monuments, right? Now, before they're burned, you can visit the Ninot exhibition. Now, this is where people vote to save their favorite one from the flames, and I mean from the flames because
the winning Ninot is placed in the FIAS Museum instead of being burned during La Crema, which is amazing.
So La Crema, just to drive it home, is where all the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th placers, the guys who
800 phenomenal
799, because there's one winner. They all get burnt down to the ground today. In the streets. They get burnt. And these things are 2 or 3 stories high.
No. They go much higher. In Ayuntamiento, it's upwards of 8 stories. Around here in the neighborhood, there are 4 or 5 stories that go up the buildings.
I have no sense of depth.
It's okay though.
Yeah, it's okay. All right. So of course, the falleras are the keepers of the tradition.
Right.
All right. You will find them walking with you. It's always an opportunity for a photo op, in my opinion, because they just look absolutely amazing. Those dresses made from lace, gold thread, amazing, stunning every time you see it.
The heart and soul of the FIAS are actually the falleras, and they're women who proudly represent their communities in exquisitely handcrafted gowns. Each year, Fallera Mayor is chosen to serve as a festival ambassador, delivering speeches and participating in the ceremonies. These dresses are adorned with intricate embroidery and gold-threaded details. It's a tribute to Valencia's rich history. Being selected as a fallera is a great honor passed down through the generations. And now let's not forget what to eat during FIAS.
My favorite part. Okay, so you can't do FIAS without trying bonyos, which are like deep fried donuts. They're usually dipped in thick, delicious chocolate. You can get with dulce leche, all this other fun stuff. And of course, our Valencian tradition, paella. Because you're in Valencia, the birthplace of paella.
The restaurant's filled fast, so make sure you make reservations early, or just grab some street food on the go.
Good stuff.
And for something refreshing, try horchata, which is, what is the horchata?
It's a drink that's made from tiger nuts, all right? It says it's best enjoyed with,
I'm sorry, we're silly. I can't help it.
Fartons.
Okay.
It's spelled Fartons. And it's a sweet pastry.
It's yummy.
Okay, it's delicious.
I don't know why we even laugh.
Anyway,
delicious. Getting around the city. Tell us about getting around the city.
Traffic is absolutely nuts. Streets are closed, so don't even think about driving into the city. We see all these poor people trying to find parking. What were you thinking? Don't you know? We do this every year. But the best bet is just walk and take the metro.
Yeah.
Right? Buy your metro tickets in advance to avoid lines, for sure. Buses are an option too, but be prepared for delays because of all the street closures. Right?
And a lot of in the city, a lot of the streets are closed. It's pedestrian, which we need because there's so many people out there. We need to have pedestrian walking only.
Absolutely. And if you're staying outside the city, plan ahead. Of course, some train schedules may change during the festival. And I'm sorry, I just want to mention throughout the course of this recording, there's actually fireworks going off in the background. So
the city is loud. We love it. The city is loud.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So stay safe and be smart because
there are so many people, man, and pickpocketing can happen.
It's not a regular thing here, but
we've not witnessed a single incident. We've witnessed one incident involving the police officers where some guy probably had too much to drink. That's really about it. You know?
But keep your personal items secure.
Yeah, be smart.
Yeah. Wear a crossbody bag. Avoid keeping your valuables in your back pocket. Yeah. And if you have your kids with you, set a meeting place ahead of time, just in case you get separated.
Yeah, it's real easy to lose someone in a crowd.
The crowds are huge.
Yeah.
Anyway, the best and most important thing is participate in the fun, right? I mean, get in it, dance, sing, jump about, don't just watch, get involved, join, grab a churro, cheer during the fireworks, which we scream.
It's emotional. Today people were crying. It was so amazing.
It's emotional. It is, you're right, it's emotional.
Yeah,
didn't even think about it.
Crazy.
But you make some unforgettable memories.
Absolutely. Energy is absolutely contagious. People of Valencia love sharing their traditions with visitors.
They do.
And you can see how passionate they are about their traditions themselves.
And that's a wrap. Fallas is unforgettable. It's an amazing experience. And you're fully prepared. You can take it like a pro. Yeah,
and if you like this video, you know what to do, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Valencia tips, and let us know in the comments, would you consider coming to Valencia to enjoy the Fallas experience? Okay, and we'll see you in the next adventure.
And we will have one.
Many more to come. Bye, guys.
Bye.